Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight to Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we are back for episode 17 of the New England Patriots Connected franchise here. Vince Wilfork rejected our latest contract offer. He's headed to free agency, and Marcus Cannon is also headed to free agency. We're going to end negotiations with him. He wanted a little too much money for a guy that I think is a little bit overrated, not in the sense that he's worse in real life than his overall would, I guess, make you think in this game. That was a weird way of phrasing that. But in the sense that I think he does not play like an 85 overall, which is what he is. He's kind of struggled this year, so I'm not keen on bringing him back. I think we'll look to upgrade that right tackle position. I think the offensive line is really important for our game. Obviously, I want to keep our quarterback safe, as we do have Pop Warren for hopefully the next couple of years. Then we have a young guy behind him, Blake Vasquez. We want to keep those guys protected. And we also, when we rely on that running game as heavily as we do, we need a good offensive line. So take a look at the injuries for the New York Giants. You saw on the Patriots side of things, Kyle Arrington and Jamie Collins are both out. Still there, looking to be back for the divisional round of the playoffs, assuming that we make it that far. We have not clinched a bye week yet, but hopefully we can do that in the coming weeks. Anyway, we're going up against the New York Giants, a matchup or a rematch of two previous Super Bowls over the past 7 years now. Super Bowl 42 and Super Bowl 46. Obviously, the Giants came away on top at both of those, but check out their new coach, Demetrius Turner, who is 3-11. He is really struggling with this team this year, and we should be able to beat up on a weak opponent like the Giants. Here we go, David Wilson to the outside to get things started. He's going to pick up a nice gain, and now second and four split halfbacks. Eli Manning dropping back. He's going to scramble and end up fumbling this. Check out the replay. This was really weird. Looks like the tuck rule or something right there, but he picks it back up because it bounced off the turf. That was a really weird play. I felt like I'd show the replay for you guys, but nonetheless, 3rd and 7 coming up, and here Eli Manning's going to drop back, fire it, that's going to be caught down the sideline, and he's going to make a nice juke move and pick up a first down. That is Jerome Simpson. Now 1st and 10, another broken tackle for David Wilson. He's going to rumble and bumble his way up for a 6-yard gain, but 3rd and 4, and a great hit right there from Gerard Mayo on Eli Manning. That's going to force the field goal, so it's 3-0 Giants. We get the ball back with Garrett Blount to the outside. He's doing work of his own. It looks like him and David Wilson are the early stars of this game so far. 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action fake. Warren scrambling. He's going to fire it to LeGarrette Blount out of the backfield and pick up the first down. Blount getting it done on the ground and in the air. Now 1st and 10. Warren scrambles. He's going to get sacked right there by John Beeson. But 2nd and 22 coming up. We're going to need a big gain here. Pop Warren dropping back. He's looking. And that's going to be caught by Julian Edelman, who's going to pick up about 16 yards or so. That's going to set up 3rd and 4. And now over the middle, Aaron Dobson makes the grab, but there's a flag on the play, and it looks like this one could be coming back. Let's see what the referees have to say. And it's going to be holding on the offense. That one's going to come back. 3rd and 14 coming up. This is going to force us out of field goal range as well. Pop Warren dropping back, looking short once again. That's going to be caught. And all I was trying to do right there was just get in field goal range. I had a couple guys going deep. This is going to be a deep field goal, 55 yards, and it's up and good. Gostowski continues to be stellar this year. But all I was looking to do on that play was just get in field goal range if those guys deep weren't open. Now a nice pressure right there. That's going to be a sack for the Patriots. 2nd and 17 coming up. Eli Manning once again going to get brought down. This time it is Tommy Kelly with the sack. Now that's going to give us the ball back. 1st and 10 from the 44. Warren looking short, caught by Ross Borky, and Borky's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play, finally being brought down. Now 2nd and 3 coming up. Man in motion. We're going to hand it off to LeGarrette Blount, who's going to bounce to the outside and pick up the first down and a little bit more inside of the 45-yard line. Now 2nd and 10 from the 41. Warren looking short at Shady Monroe in the hitch route down the sideline inside of the 20. He picks up 23 yards on Monroe's first catch of the game. Now Warren going to drop back looking, scrambling to the right side. He has no one. He's just going to take off. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what this one could be. And that's going to be a personal foul, late hit on the defense. I've never seen that called in a Madden game before, but it gets called there. So we get a break here, and now we're going to just throw this one away. This one was coming back anyway because of holding, so I didn't want to force anything into an interception and have them get the ball back. So that's going to be holding, and that would set up a field goal attempt, and we're going to kick the field goal. So it's 6-3 Patriots. Manning with the ball, scrambling to the right. Once again, great coverage by the New England defense, and Manning's going to be shaking up on the play. A big hit from Tommy Kelly. So now 1st and 10 for the Patriots. We're looking to go deep, and a bad throw right there by Pop Warren. You'll see on the replay. Really shady Monroe. I don't know if this was a case of Pop Warren underthrowing Monroe or Monroe just kind of pulling up there after he beat the guy. Anyway, that was a poor play by both of our guys, and now the Giants get the ball back. David Wilson up the gut. He's going to pick up a first down. Now Manning looking short. That's going to be caught by, I believe that was Ruben Randall, but I'm not too sure. Ryan Nassib now to the left side. He's got speed across the 30, 20, 15, 10. He's going to be finally brought down by Dante Hightower, but a huge pickup for the second-year man out of Syracuse. And now Nassib dropping back. He's going to get sacked. Another sack for the Patriot defense. Jaquan Williams, check him out celebrating right there. And that's going to set up a field goal attempt, so the Giants tie up the game at 6. 1:32 to play in this half. Once again, looking deep, and another overthrow. A bad throw by Pop Warren right there. He completely overthrew Aaron Dobson. So that's going to make it 6-6 heading into the half. The Giants cannot do anything with the ball back. A poor performance so far by Pop Warren. He was not hitting his throws. So we'll have to see if head coach Steven Belichick decides to make any adjustments heading into the second half. Warren warming up here. 6-6 ball game. A defensive showcase so far. Now Manning and the Giants start out with the ball back. 3rd and 10. He's going to look right side. That's going to be hauled in by Robinson. And that's going to give them a first down. Now 3rd and 6. Looking short to Ron Harmon. The second-year man out of Rutgers picks that one off, and he's got all green ahead of him. He's going to return this all the way to the end zone, even pulling up and showboating a little bit right there in front of Aldrick Robinson. But a sweet pick 6 for Deron Harmon. We had our dime package going for a lot of this game because with our linebacking injuries, and even with Sean Lee back this week, our linebackers are really bad at covering. But check out Blake Vasquez. Now, that was just a stupid decision on my part. And yes, Blake Vasquez getting the start here in the second half after Pop Warren's poor performance. I just decided that Warren just was not hitting his throws. I needed to switch things up. So we bring in Blake Vasquez. So they would kick a field goal there. 13-9 is the score. Let's see if Vasquez can make some plays. Going deep. Shady Monroe across the 50. He could go inside of the 20, 10, and he's finally going to be tripped up. A weird tackle animation right there, but now on 3rd and 5 in the red zone, we need to get a touchdown here. We're 0-5. We're 0 for 5 on 3rd down so far this game. It looks like we're going to be 0 of 6 as that one's almost picked off. They ruled a fumble. Rory McIntosh picks it up, and now he could go. Shady Monroe chasing. He's finally going to be brought down. It looks like that was just ruled a backward pass that turns into a fumble because it's like a pitch. I don't know what that was about, but anyway, a bad play right there. So each quarterback with like 2 turnovers now. It's not looking good for our quarterbacks right now. And that could be something we look to upgrade in the offseason. I'm not really too sure yet if we're going to look to go big picture here. Or not big picture, but make a big drastic move with some of our cap space at quarterback. But we'll see what we do. I'm not too sure yet. We'll figure it out. Nonetheless, Victor Cruz there for the touchdown. You can see he's going to do his salsa dance, and the Giants take the 16-13 lead after it looked like we got the ball back, and we're going to make a score here and try to take a stranglehold on this game. Looks like the Giants retake the lead, so Vasquez now looking short. Shady Monroe's there on the crow route for the first down. And at this point in the game, I just decided we need to ride Shady Monroe. He's by far and away our best receiver, and I just decided I was going to keep using him as much as we could. This time we're going deep to him, and Monroe making the catch, staying on his feet. He's going to be brought down at the 1 now, a man in motion. This is going to go right to LeGarrette Blount, and he's going to punch that one into the end zone. In previous weeks, I've struggled a little bit punching it in the end zone inside of like the 5-yard line with LeGarrette Blount, but we're getting better at it. More outside runs, not just straight up the gut, trying to rely on Blount's strength and all that. But nonetheless, Nassib back in the game after Manning was shaken up once again. Alfonso Dennard making the sack, so we're going to get the ball back from the 47. A short throw, and look who it is. It's Shady Monroe once again. He's got 7 grabs in the day now for 175 yards, and here we're going short. It's Monroe again. I'm telling you, I'm just going to keep going right to him. 8 catches. Now hand out to LeGarrette Blount, switches things up, trying to catch the defense off guard, and it works right there. He gets inside of the 10, a 29 or a 19-yard gain right there. Now 3rd and goal. Vasquez dropping back, scrambling to the right side. He's just going to throw this one into the end zone, incomplete. That's going to set up a field goal, so we make it 23-16, up by 7. Next drive for the Giants. Nassib dropping back, throwing it right side, intercepted by Aqib Talib. He stays in bounds too, and now he could go. Breaks the tackle inside of the 20, 15, 10. He's finally pushed out of bounds inside of the 10, but he picks up the interception. That's going to give us the ball. Hand off to LeGarrette Blount up the middle. He's going to get inside of the 2-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, man in motion, right back to LeGarrette Blount, and Blunt's going to break a tackle, but he's short of the goal line. 4th and 1. Now 6:53 to play. We're going for it. Blount into the end zone for the score with under 7 minutes to play. That is huge. That could be the ball game. Now in hindsight, you probably should kick the field goal there to make a 2-possession game, but from the 1, I decided I was not going to be playing around. I wanted to go straight for the end zone, and it does work out. So Jerome Simpson making the catch there. Now 2nd and 7. Nassib looking over the middle. That's going to be caught. This time it's Jerome Simpson once again, who's had 5 catches for 91 yards. A nice day for him. 3rd and 10. Nassib looking left side, incomplete, and they're going to have to punt this one away, or they're going to go for it. 4th and 10 down by 2 touchdowns. Looks like it's go for it time. They're going deep, and that is incomplete. A good deflection by Devin McCourty. Great over-the-top safety play once again. So we get the ball back, 1st and 10. Looking through the air, Ross Borky is there, and I'm not one to just keep running the ball at this point in the game. I'll be a little bit more conservative with my passing game, but If I feel that short throws can get the job done more than runs, then I'm not going to be afraid to make those short throws. So second and goal from the 6 after a huge run by LeGarrette Blount. Now Vereen to the outside. Check out Vereen breaking a tackle, getting into the end zone. That will make it 37-16, and this game looks like it is all but over. A great performance by the Patriots. Under 2 minutes to play. Let's see if we can get one more stop on defense. 3rd and 10. There's a sack. That's going to be, I believe, Gerard Mayo. Now 4th and 19 coming up. Nassib going to drop back once again, and Jones once again getting off the rush. Actually, I think Jones might have had the sack in the previous play, but Vasquez now scrambling to the right side. He's just going to fire this one off the run. Incomplete. 4th and 15 coming up. We kick the field goal, 40-16, and then we get the ball back, and it's time to knee it. So 40-16 is the final score. We pick up a huge victory here. We go to 12-3, and that should give us a first round bye. I haven't taken a look at the standings in recent memory, but I do know we were at least a couple games ahead of. Or not a couple games, but we were, I think, in a steady position to get the first round bye, assuming we win out, or even just go 1-1, split our games or whatever. But nonetheless, I'm pretty confident in us getting that first round bye. I'll have an update in the standings next week, though, to see if we have anything to play for in Week 17. And if we don't, you might see some more Blake Vasquez, you might see some Akeem Okonkwo, you might see some DeMarcus Singleton, some reserves on defense or whatever. But anyway, that's going to do it. Take a look at the stats on your way out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy, and as always, I am out. Peace.